Hi everyone. Hi, my name is Lucy Aisha. Welcome back to my channel. As you all know, I want to empower you with opportunities and resources. Okay, so thank you back for coming back to my channel. So today I want to talk about one thing that is really screwing people up in this country is something called student loan debt, right? Today, is it today or 3 days ago, the Supreme Court has actually decriminalized or has stopped the Joe Biden program for student loan forgiveness. What does it mean for us immigrants? For the people who've taken loans to do your courses, your continuing schooling, what does this mean for us as immigrants? Number one, I would like to say I don't advocate for any kind of debt unless it's business or unless it's something that you really don't have the money and immediately you leave school, it matches up with the cost that you took. Like for example, I am in the healthcare industry, and I know very well anybody in the healthcare industry has the capacity or even the opportunity to become a millionaire, to become financially independent. And so the reason as to why I'm talking about the student loan debt is that I know many people are actually taking loans to go do the accelerated LPN program in Oregon. I'm in Washington State. I don't know about the East Coast side, the New York side, so I'm going to talk about this side. So people are taking, like, it's about 33,000 for the LPN program. I know people are taking student loan or a loan just to cover their schooling for that accelerated program for the LPN. Remember, when you graduate this high income skill, it means that the job that you're going to get will at least match up, will give you some extra money to put away for that loan, right? So for me, I say don't take the loan, but if you're in a position where you don't have kids, you don't have things to do at home, like responsibilities to think about, you don't have any recurring expenses like mortgages or car loans and all that, I will definitely encourage anyone who is in a position to do that full-time program and take a loan. That's fine. I've seen people. I have a friend. In fact, he's a guy. I've seen people doing it. It's because the moment you graduate from that 15-month course, it's accelerated LPN. LPN is licensed practical nurse. The moment you graduate from that program, it means you'll get a job immediately, right? You'll get probably LPN gets about 35 to 40 depending on whatever place you're starting out, and then you start paying your loan pretty fast. Remember, you don't have a child, you don't have any responsibilities whatsoever, and you're graduating from this program. Definitely the student loans, they increase along, over the years because of the interest getting accrued. You're probably paying the minimum amount of money, which makes it worse because you'll end up paying more, right? So I will definitely go with this kind of people who are taking this loan for this course because they know it's a high income skill. Even if you're taking this loan for a small tech program, that's fine. For a small pediatrician program or whatever course that's gonna get you at least $40 an hour when you graduate, that is okay if you don't have any other responsibilities. My problem comes when you take that loan, you're taking a course that you know very well you're going to start maybe $20 an hour. It will make you lag behind, like with your payments and everything else that you're going to, all these things that will start incurring, especially when you start getting families and settling down, getting a mortgage. And that's why, let me tell you guys, some people in America, in fact most people don't even have a mortgage. Why? Because they took a student loan which is so big, $100,000, $200,000, and then you end up graduating with a career where you're getting $20 an hour. Seriously? The math isn't mathing, right? So for the people who are taking that route, that's fine. For the people who are taking it but the cost doesn't correspond with the amount of money you're going to get when you graduate, it doesn't make sense. You have to rethink. You need to go back to your budget. You need to go back to whoever, your advisor, your schooling. I'm sure they'll encourage you, oh, you can take a loan for your school, or you can pay this, the minimum. That's not it. And that's why the Supreme Court of the United States of America, they have actually stopped Joe Biden's plan to forgive student loans. Even if it's any amount, they have actually stopped it. And you see, it's actually making people suffer, you know, because you've been paying student loan for almost 20 years. You're not able to get a mortgage. When you go to the mortgage guys, the people who are going to finance your mortgage, like your house mortgage or even a car. Okay, some cars, people get the cars, but housing and mortgages, they look at what you've been paying. They're like, oh, you got this debt. No, you don't qualify for a mortgage simply because you have a humongous debt to your name only because of education. But stick around. I'll be talking about the education bit of it and us immigrants, why we have to improve on education and, you know, empower ourselves when we come to this country. Because the fact of the matter is, I still believe that education is it's one of the major routes to your success, especially if you come from a poor background, if you come from an immigrant family. Why did you migrate? Because you're looking for opportunities. And where do you find opportunities? In education. You go advance yourself. And education in this case, I don't mean like you have to go get 10 degrees, 5 degrees, 1 degree. No. You get a skill that you invest in yourself that you're going to apply to a job. Whatever job you have, you're investing in your own learning. They say if there's anything that will never come out of your brain in this entire world, is the education that you put yourself through to learning something new, something that will improve your skill set, something that will improve your knowledge and your ability to meet people, network with people who are above you. How, you know, when you walk into a room or you sit in a room, if you are the most smartest person in that room, then you're in a wrong place. You're in the wrong place, okay? So for me, the student loan, people are complaining in this country, it's humongous, but you have to do a course that corresponds with what, you know, the money. You have to, you know, like you have to do your math. Don't do this course for just do I don't know. I don't want to mention any courses because some people are gifted in ways that we don't know, like extremely good ways, and they really don't have, like, if they advance their knowledge with all this education and debt and student loan debt, it takes them higher. I'm not saying this is like a cut cross only thing. If it works for you, I know for the healthcare people, it works. And in the next video, I'll be sharing with you some of the healthcare courses you can actually do. They don't last less than 2 years courses where you can do and get your money, you know, get good money. People, as immigrants, I'm routing for you guys. You know, I am here for you and I want to empower you. I want us to get together, get the success that is needed. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe.